on this Monday with the Joy Fit Club and the induction of its newest success story.
She is a 38-year-old nurse from Dallas, Texas. She lost 170 pounds. Her name is Deb Taylor, and here is her story.
Hi, my name is Deb. Growing up, I was always able to keep my weight within healthy limits. But in March of 1990, my life changed for the worse. During a spring break college trip with my friends, I was raped. After the incident, high-calorie foods replaced my need for intimacy. I stuffed my face with junk food to satisfy my need for a hug or touch. Food became my comfort, and within 6 months, I had packed on almost 100 pounds. My counselors told me that eating was my defense mechanism to protect myself from men. Men were not attracted to me or my 300-pound body, and that made me feel safe. I ended up marrying for security, and my weight gain became worse. Obesity caused me to withdraw from the things that I loved the most: my husband, my friends, my life. When I turned 36, a light bulb went off. I realized that by keeping the weight on, I was allowing myself to be a victim. I didn't want to be a victim any longer. I began calorie counting and hired a personal trainer who whipped me into shape. In a few months, I went from barely being able to do 20 minutes on the treadmill to power walking a half marathon. Today, I feel like the real Deb is back. I lost 170 pounds in 1 year, all through diet and exercise. I want to get the message out that if I can make this change, anyone can.
Wow.
That is an amazing story. So you're here, Joy Bauer. I'm sorry. I'm just really into this.
Yeah.
Her story is extraordinary.
Mm-hmm. It's a heartbreaking story, but I'm sure it resonates with a lot of people out there who eat and use food as a coping mechanism.
And I always wondered if most of the people who come on the Joy Fit Club deep down have a bigger issue than just the food. You know, I've wondered about that.
Not all, but there's definitely a percentage.
Yeah.
And for Deb, it wasn't until she came to terms with her rape, she moved on with her life, that she shed this weight. And 170 pounds in just a little over a year.
We got to meet her. I can't take it. Okay, here's Deb before. Let's take a look at Deb's before picture. All right, Deb, come join the Joy Fit Club.
Wow! Oh my gosh, you look amazing.
I need to give you a hug. I'm sorry, but
I saw that dress downstairs and I went, oh, I adore that dress. Good for you. Congratulations.
Incredible. Does that old you that we were just looking at, do you even recognize the girl who you're seeing in the screen right there?
I don't recognize me.
The new you, huh?
Yes.
How long has it been since the new you?
About a year now.
So you've been maintaining just fine.
Yes.
I think that when you were so honest, which we're so grateful for, that you told your story about the pain that you endured.
Yes.
You still have the pain inside, but you managed to get the weight off. How did you do that?
I figured out what food meant to me, and I recognized that food was taking care of all of that emotional issue that I had before when I was raped, that I had a need for intimacy. And so instead of getting a hug, I grabbed a brownie, a cookie, some M&Ms.
It was instantaneous. You got it right away, right?
Yes.
And you said you wanted, I love this part, you wanted to stop being a victim. Because I think that's so important, right?
Yes. Well, I went for over 15 years with being victim to the rape.
Yeah.
And I decided that it was only me that had the power to make the change.
Enough already, right?
Right.
This is amazing.
And this is your wedding dress, right?
It is.
We could fit 2 or 3 of you, I think, in the dress now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you've maintained it very nicely.
Yes.
And she's a cardiac nurse. So her and I both now are very involved with the American Heart Association, and she is out there really spreading the word of health to everyone.
So this was your big weakness.
So M&Ms.
You had this at all times filled to capacity.
In my office.
I have to say, I share the affinity for peanut M&Ms with her.
I still love them.
But we figured out that over a week's time, just by continually going to that dispenser, she was taking in 6,160 calories worth of peanut M&Ms.
Okay, which translates...
You take it over to the year, 320,320 worth of calories just from the M&Ms, if you could imagine.
Wow, Joy's behind the M&Ms.
Did you all know that we just found out that Joy was Lady Gaga's nutritionist at Sacred Heart School in where?
Is that great? In Manhattan.
In Manhattan. Is that hysterical?
Of separation
Small
every
world,
cool.
You said you started exercising, and you went from hardly being able to walk to suddenly just getting on that treadmill and letting it go. Do you get that sort of brain chemistry change now when you work out?
Yeah, I have to do it. Well, I got up super early this morning so I could get some cardio time in before coming on the show.
So you have a new addiction, but it's a healthy one.
Absolutely.
What do you eat now?
Yes.
What's on the menu?
Oh, you name it. I still love sweets, but I choose healthy sweets now.
There are lots to choose from now.
So by counting calories, all foods can fit in, but you stay on track.
I just had about 4 of those, maybe 5. How many calories did I?
Not many.
Yeah.
Not many. I would say you
can't
probably have about
stop
20
after.
calories.
Yeah. Okay.
Her mom's not going to say anything, but I know she's shy. Hi, Mom. I know you're shy. I know. Mom, you got a great daughter over here. You got a terrific daughter.
Mom's nice and
I
svelte.
know. Beautiful. Well, we're so glad. Any advice that you'd have for folks at home who are trying to overcome something big and they can't figure it out?
Yes, I would say find a plan and then stick to it. And it's something different for everyone. But it's just figuring out what's going to work for you, what's going to meet your needs, and then sticking to it.
Deb, thank you so much.
Real
And Joy,
inspiration.
thank you so much.
You turned your life around.
You are terrific.
All the best to you.
All right. Take care.